Hey, Dabney here. Let's talk about building your business. The foundations for building your business, no matter what the business is build an audience, engage that audience, and then sell to that audience. Build, engage, sell. Anyone will tell you that that's what it is. Build an audience, engage the audience, and then sell to the audience. After that, there are six pillars to building a successful business. Only six. Now it takes you a while to grow to all of them, but each pillar is very important. Today we're going to talk about pillar number one. Possibly pillar number one could possibly be the most important one. The most important one, because without it, you don't have anything else. Okay, so the first one is vision. You have to have vision for yourself and for your business. And I often use, I haven't said this before out loud, but I'm going to say it. I very often use biblical references. One of the reasons I use biblical references is because I try to use the Bible as a basis for everything I do. I don't always succeed in that, but I try. My dad was a minister, and I was taught that I could believe, the Bible, and I could stand on it, and so I do. So, and that's not. We're not going to discuss that. That's not what we're talking about today. But I just wanted to tell you, if using biblical references is going to be offensive to you, then you need to know that eventually. I mean, I'm going to use them not all the time, but a lot. So the first one is Proverbs 29:18 in the King James Version says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he." So the law, meaning here the vision. You need to keep a vision, and a vision for who you are, what you want, where you're going. Have you written it down? And Habakkuk 2:2, it says, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, so that he may run who readeth it. Now you understand they used to have tablets, like, you remember, this. They used to use clay tablets to write on, but we use paper now. But have you written your vision? Have you written what it is that you want? Is it clear? Is it clear? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you want to serve? Do you know what it is you want to be and what kind of impact you want to leave? Do you know what you want? Is it written down? Can you see it clearly? Do you know why you want it? Who do you want to serve? Do you want to make money? How much money? What kind of an impact do you want to leave? If you had all the money in the world, what would you do with it? What limiting beliefs do you have that are keeping you from having everything you want and in the way of your business? What is it that you're telling yourself? What kind of excuse are you giving? And you may even think that it's a reason. I'm too short. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too broke. I don't have time. I'm tired. Whatever the limiting. My kids are in the way. My family's not behind me. My employer wouldn't like it. I don't believe in myself. I can't. Whatever it is, those are limiting beliefs, and you need to get rid of them. So part of overcoming, developing your vision, is developing yourself to become the person that you want to become and that you need to become in order to serve the audience that you want to serve, in order to leave the impact that you want to leave. You need to overcome yourself. You need to overcome whatever limiting belief you have. And we all have them. And each level we get to, we have to overcome more of them, right? I'm sure you know that. And you need to know that whatever you are offering to the public, there are people who are waiting to hear from you. There are people who will buy from you, who want to hear from you because it's you. There are lots of people probably selling your product, whatever it is. Maybe it's, let's just use pizza. Lots of pizza, lots of pizza joints in the area, right? Why do you use the pizza joint? I mean, why do you order from the pizza place that you order from? Is it because you like their delivery quickly, or you like the crust, or you like the neighborhood? I mean, what is, you like the cheese they use? You like what is it? I mean, there's lots of them. And so there are a lot of people that are selling what you have. But don't worry about that, because you will eventually resonate with exactly the person who wants to buy from you, and they will buy the product from you because you have resonated with them. Um, be sure that there are other companies that have what you have, but there will be people who are going to buy just for you. Of all the pillars, vision is number one, and you can become so valuable that to your clients and to your prospects that they wouldn't think of going anyplace else. In fact, they'll click on you first thing every morning and the last thing every night. I have people that I do that with. I want to see what so and so has to say this morning, or what so and so has to say, had to say during the day while I'm busy. Personal development is very important. And when we went into business, I know that when I went into business, nobody told me how many uncertain days I was going to have. They didn't tell me about being broke than I already was. They didn't tell me about the uncertainties and talking to people I didn't know about something I didn't think I knew anything about. They didn't tell me how uncomfortable I was going to be. They didn't tell me how many long hours I was going to have to spend, and what it was going to take to put up ads and to create content and to do Facebook Lives, for crying out loud. I mean, like putting your picture on a video. I didn't know about those kinds of things. And frankly, if anybody had told me that I was going to have to do a Facebook Live, I would never have come into the business. I would, if they had told me about Facebook ads, I would never have thought about that. Learning how to write an email letter every day, I would not do it. I can sell. I thought I could sell. I can knock on doors. I can send out flyers. I can do those kinds of things. But coming online was a whole nother growth explosion of growth. Things I had never thought. I mean, I didn't even know there was such a thing, let alone thought about doing it. And so you have to do the same thing. We all have to do it. If we're going to work online, we just have to grow, get past ourselves. After you are doing your personal growth, after you have your vision, you must have a vision for a reason to get up and work the long hours, and all to face the uncertainties, and to put up the ads, and to produce the content, and day in and day out, and to connect with your prospects. When it becomes a must, then you can build a marketing plan and a business plan. But it has to be in here first. It can't just be out here. Oh, I want to work online, or oh, I want to sell this product. I mean, that'll carry you for a little bit, but you're not going to go as far as you have the potential to go if it's not in here a reason to do what you're doing. Do you want to stay home with your kids? Do you want to retire early? Do you want to babysit for your grandkids? I mean, maybe you'd like to do that. I know a lot of people my age sell their houses and move to be with their grown kids who have grandkids because they want to live near their grandkids. And maybe that's what you want to do. And frankly, I moved to Houston so I could be closer to my family after many years of not being at home. I mean, being near them. Once you have written your vision, keep it in front of you all the time. We used to put cards on our mirrors, and we're getting better and better. I have a band I wear called Getting Better and Better, and put the vision in front of you so that you know every morning. And you may have a job a full-time job. You may have a job and a half, or maybe 2.5 jobs, and maybe you don't have that much time. Maybe you only have 15 minutes a week, but spend that 15 minutes a week until finally it becomes in here and you're able to do more. Write it down, keep it in front of you until it becomes your reality. Remember, you are your own lawgiver. And I'm not talking about morality. I'm talking here about designing your life. And don't worry about what you don't know. Don't compare yourself to someone who has been in the business longer or differently. I mean, everybody has their own strengths and everybody has their own hurdles to overcome. But don't compare yourself to someone else. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Are you better today than you were yesterday? What have you done today for your business, for your life, for your family? Whatever you do today will show up later in your life, your business, and your family. It's very important to keep that long-term vision ahead of you so that the short-term steps will get you there. You know, faith is one of those things that it's kind of like driving a car in the dark. When I drive from Houston to Cincinnati or Cincinnati to Houston, which is the two places I usually go, I oftentimes drive at night and my headlights show me just a little ways down the road. It doesn't show me from Houston to Cincinnati or from Houston to Texarkana or from Texarkana to Little Rock. It doesn't show me that. It shows me just a little ways. So if I go that little ways, then the headlight shows me a little more. And the headlight then shows me a little more. And that's how we go from point A to point B, from one city to the next city, or from the beginning of your business to the next level of your business. So write the vision, make it plain, make it simple. Who is it that you want to be? Who do you want to serve? Why do you want to do it? So that you will not get distracted and you won't get disappointed in what you're doing. So I hope that that was helpful for you today. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Houston, so I'm going to go for a walk. But I wanted you to be encouraged in your business, and please do not give up on your business. But the first pillar is vision. So write the vision for your business. And if your vision for your business, I mean, if you're writing it down and it's not something you think you can do, then maybe you need to have another type of business. There's lots of businesses out there, but you choose how you're going to show up for your life, for your business, and for your family. I hope you have a very good rest of the day. Dabney Cogdell, signing off.